I've got a play coming up and I want to talk about it. This is going to be my professional theater debut in the city of Philadelphia, which obviously I'm very excited about. I've been carving out a career professionally in theater officially since 2018 and informally since 2010 when I wrote my first play. So I think We're Lost is a young adult dark comedy retelling of the Peter Pan story. Well, it's not quite a sequel and it's not quite an adaptation. It's kind of its own thing. Wendy has disappeared, and Peter, a college-age Peter Pan, wants to leave Neverland. Everyone's college-aged in this story. I don't know about you, but I wasn't really cognizant of the idea of growing up when I was, 10, 12 years old, the way that the characters are in Peter Pan. I was sharply aware of the idea of growing up and was quite afraid to do so at the time that I was in college, right when I was, hovering on the abyss of graduation, wondering if there was a place for me in the world, wondering if there were people that wanted to hear my voice. And so Tinkerbell is like, oh no, Peter, you have to stay here. I need you to stay here. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make you stay. So she sends Connor and Lindsay, my two OCs, off on a secret mission to unalive Captain Hook, as it were. And there's a very sharp reason that Tinkerbell wants this to happen, and she's kind of being cagey about it. This is the first time this particular play is going to be performed, and it is the first time that a group of professionals are producing my work without my direct involvement beyond having written the script. I've produced a lot of staged readings. I've self-produced a couple of my own productions. It had a staged reading at the Flea Theater in New York City in 2024, and then a high school actually out in Utah picked it up for a student workshop production, and I was very grateful for everything I learned from both of these major milestones in the development process. I am so excited to see what happens with the Peer Players production of I Think We're Lost. From everything I have seen so far from the rehearsal process, everyone's having a great time and they're pulling together a great show. I'm really excited about the future of this play. I'd be very excited to see college groups pick this up. And obviously, yes, I would love to see a run at Broadway or off Broadway or professional regional theaters nationwide or internationally. But I'm excited for this story to touch people. I think it's going to be, I write to make people laugh and think. This is going to be a great opportunity to have the professional theater community in Philadelphia see my name attached to something, my fledgling writer name attached to an emerging voice in the professional theater scene developing new works. So it's all very exciting. Follow along. And obviously, if you'd like to take a look at the I Think We're Lost script, just shoot me a message. I'm pretty generous.